Here's another extraordinary tip of the day. How do you celebrate the fourth day of March? You know, when I was a teenager, I heard a presentation by a motivational speaker by the name of Les Brown, and it stood with me for the test of time. And the phrase that he shared was something that was related back to an individual who had overcome a lot of setbacks, a lot of struggles, and a lot of illnesses and symptoms and side effects of pain and problems that came with his diagnoses. But that individual didn't choose to just become sad and become despondent, didn't live life to its fullest. What he chose was he chose to March forth, which today's date, March 4th. For some reason, it stuck with me for all these years. I remember the story about the individual that Les talked about and how it was just a simple phrase. It was a simple phrase for him to carry on and to continue to do what he could do. He could do what he could, but he couldn't do what he couldn't, like all of us. All he could do was all he could do. So what is it that you are currently struggling to march forth with? Is it the passion to follow a calling of yours? Is it the dream that's been unrealized or unfulfilled? Is it the idea that it's been hard? It's been hard to do what you said you were going to do and you haven't done it yet. And you need to march on. You need to march forth towards the idea of accomplishing it. Or is it the idea that failure has plagued you? Maybe failure, the fear of failure has held you back. Past limitations or past experiences has become maybe a little risk averse. Maybe you're not as excited about taking risks and failing because of some previous experiences you had with failure. And maybe it's just the lack of perspective. Maybe there's something that's up ahead that is in your mind that's not actually reality. Or maybe it is reality, but it isn't as big as what you make it out to be. Or maybe it's just resolve. Maybe you haven't been resolving to achieve the goals that you set for yourself, and you need to march forth. You need to overcome the fear. You need to overcome limitations. You need to overcome the negativity. You need to overcome the limiting beliefs and all the things that are holding you back, and you need to march forth.